maybe, or some other gun, and they shot her so many times that her body had holes in it. So now let us read the story of her supreme sacrifice. What do you mean by supreme sacrifice? A great sacrifice. Neerja Bhanot. Now we are going to read the story of Neerja Bhanot. She was born to Harish and Rama Bhanot on September 7th, 1963 in Chandigarh. So we presume that Neerja Bhanot was a Punjabi girl. Where was she born? In Chandigarh. Where is Chandigarh? Do you know which state Chandigarh is in? Chandigarh belongs to both Haryana and Punjab. It's a very important city in our country. It is the capital of both Punjab and Haryana. She did her schooling at Sacred Heart Senior Secondary School. When the family moved to Bombay, she continued her studies at Bombay Scottish. Bombay Scottish is the name of a very well-known school in Bombay. And then she graduated from St. Xavier's College. They're telling you where she was born and where she studied. So, where was she born? In Chandigarh on September 7th, 1963. Is September 7th your birthday? Is it your birthday? And you will also be as brave as Neerja Bhanot. So then she was in Chandigarh. Her family moved to Bombay. Now, of course, we say Mumbai. And then she went to this school. What was the name of the school? Bombay Scottish. And she went to college in St. Xavier's College. Neerja grew into a caring, compassionate, and committed girl. Look at the words: caring, compassionate, committed. 3 words to describe. Caring, you know, she cared for everyone. Compassionate, she felt everything in her heart. She liked people. She was very kind. Compassionate means caring and kind. And she was also committed. What do you mean by committed? Committed means if she decided to do something, she would do it. She dedicated herself. We already know that she tried to save the plane and she gave up her life. So that is called commitment. That even if your life goes, you will do what needs to be done. So what are the 3 words that we have learned to describe her? She was caring, compassionate, and committed. Committed means she always did what had to be done. Till she finished something, she did not give up. She applied for a flight attendant's job with Pan Am. Pan Am is the name of an airlines. Like in India, we have Indigo, we have Air India, we have SpiceJet, like that, Vistara. Like that, Pan Am is the name of an American airlines. It's an airline company. She applied for a flight attendant's job with Pan Am. Upon selection, she went to Miami for training as a flight attendant, but returned as purser. She went to Miami. Where is Miami? Have you heard of the place called Miami? Miami is in a state of Florida in the United States. I told you that this airline, we have, I'm sure you can come up with other names. We already discussed Air India, Indigo, SpiceJet, Vistara, so many companies. There are many more. She applied for an attendance job with Pan Am, with the American Airlines. So she was selected, and then she went for training. Where did she go for training? She went to Miami. What is the name of the place? Miami. And where is it? In a state of Florida in the United States. So she went for the job of a flight attendant, but because she was so good, they made her not just a flight attendant, they made her a purser. What is a purser? The purser is like a senior, the leader of all the flight attendants. Let's look at that box. Let's read what is there in that box. The flight attendant's job is that of tending to aeroplane passengers' needs and safety. Tending means to take care of the needs and the safety also of the passengers. An airline purser is the manager on board an aircraft. So the captain is in charge, the pilot is called the captain, and he is in charge of the entire plane. But who is in charge of the cabin? The purser. The purser is like a manager and is responsible for all the passengers and also all the other flight attendants. So Neerja was immensely dedicated. To be dedicated means that you do your job very well. You are committed. You will do your job, and until it is done, you will work hard. You will do all the work that is required to make sure that the job is done well. She was immensely means very. She was very dedicated, and Neerja made a wonderful air hostess. She was the senior flight purser, not only the purser, she was the senior flight purser. In a big flight, it's a very big flight. Sometimes you have 200 people sitting in a flight. So it's a very big flight. So you have a purser and you also have a senior flight purser. And Neerja was a senior flight purser on the flight on which her compassion and courage was to be tested. So she was a senior flight